Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a vast open field. The sky above is endless, painted with hues of dawn, soft pinks and golds stretching as far as your eyes can see. A gentle breeze brushes against your skin, carrying the scent of earth and possibility. You take a deep breath, and for a moment, the world feels alive. You feel alive. But then a thought creeps in, a worry about tomorrow, a memory from yesterday. And just like that, the field fades, the sky dims, and you're back in the familiar hum of your mind, racing, planning, replaying. You're on autopilot again, moving through life without truly living it. Have you ever wondered, what would it feel like to break free, to step out of that trance and awaken right now to the fullness of this moment? This isn't just a question, it's a wake-up call. A call to stop sleepwalking through your days, to stop letting life pass you by while you're caught in the endless loop of thoughts, habits, and distractions. Because the truth is, life isn't waiting for you to figure it all out. It's not waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect job, the perfect relationship. Life is happening now, in this breath, in this heartbeat, in this very second. And if you're not fully here for it, you're missing it. You're missing you. So let's embark on a journey together, a journey to awaken from autopilot, to embrace the radiant presence that is your true essence, and to live with a clarity and joy that transforms everything. Are you ready to step into the now and come alive? Let's start by being honest. Life can feel like a whirlwind. The demands of work, the constant ping of notifications, the weight of responsibilities, they pull us in every direction. We wake up, check our phones, rush through breakfast, race to the next task, and before we know it, the day is over, and we barely remember it. It's like we're passengers in our own lives, watching the scenery blur past without ever stopping to take it in. This is what it means to live on autopilot, to be physically present but mentally somewhere else, carried along by habits and routines that keep us comfortable, but not truly awake. But here's the thing. You don't have to stay in that mode. You have the power to shift, to choose presence over distraction, to awaken to the aliveness that's pulsing through you right now. It starts with a simple act, noticing. Take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs, cool and steady. Let it out slowly. And notice the sensation of release. Feel the weight of your body grounded in this moment. Listen to the sounds around you, the hum of the world, the rhythm of your breath, the quiet spaces in between. This is presence. This is what it feels like to be here. And in this moment, there's no need to rush. No need to fix anything. No need to be anywhere else. You are enough, exactly as you are. Now you might be thinking, this sounds beautiful, but life is too chaotic for that. I hear you. The world can feel overwhelming. like a storm that never lets up. Deadlines loom, relationships demand attention, and the mind? Oh, the mind loves to race ahead, spinning stories about what could go wrong or what needs to happen next. But here's a secret. The chaos isn't the problem. The problem is how we relate to it. We think peace is waiting on the other side of a perfect day, a perfect life, a perfect us. But peace isn't out there. It's in here. It's in the way you breathe through the storm, the way you choose to show up, the way you let go of the need to control every outcome. Let's try something together. Close your eyes if you can and take a slow, deep breath. As you exhale, let go of one thought that's been weighing you down. Maybe it's a worry about tomorrow. Maybe it's a regret from the past. Just let it drift away, like a cloud moving across the sky. You don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to fix it. Just let it go. And feel the space that opens up inside you. That space is your awareness. It's the part of you that watches, that notices, that remains steady no matter what's happening. And it's always there, waiting for you to return to it. This is what it means to awaken, to realize that you are not your thoughts, not your worries, not your to-do list. You are the awareness behind them, the one who sees, the one who feels, the one who chooses. And when you connect with that awareness, something extraordinary happens. The world doesn't change, but you do. You start to see the beauty in the ordinary. The way sunlight spills across your table, the sound of a loved one's laughter, the feeling of your own heartbeat, steady and true. These are the moments that make life sacred, not because they're rare, but because you're finally paying attention. But awakening isn't a one-time event. It's a practice, a choice you make again and again to return to the present moment. Because the mind loves to wander. It loves to pull you back into autopilot, back into the stories of what was or what might be. And that's okay. The key is not to judge yourself when you drift, but to gently bring yourself back to your breath, back to your body, back to now. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to live consciously, to live with intention, to live as the fullest expression of who you are. So how do we break free from autopilot in our daily lives? It starts with small, intentional acts of presence. When you're eating, really taste your food. Feel the texture, savor the flavors, notice the warmth or coolness. When you're walking, feel your feet touching the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps, the breeze against your skin. When you're talking to someone, really listen. Look into their eyes, hear the tone of their voice, feel the connection between you. These moments, so simple and ordinary, become doorways to awakening. They remind you that life isn't something to rush through, it's something to live. And here's where it gets even more powerful. When you live with presence, you start to let go of what no longer serves you. The need to control everything, the attachment to outcomes, the fear of not being enough. So much of our suffering comes from clinging to people, to plans, to the way we think things should be. But when you awaken to the present, you realize that this moment is enough. You don't need to control the future. You don't need to rewrite the past. You just need to show up fully for what's here. This doesn't mean you stop caring or stop striving. It means you approach life with a new kind of freedom. You give your best, but you don't tie your worth to the outcome. You love deeply, but you don't cling to the need to possess. You dream big, but you don't let your happiness depend on achieving those dreams. This is the art of detachment, not indifference, but a profound trust in the flow of life. A trust that says, I am enough, and this moment is enough. Let's pause for a moment and feel into that truth. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let go of any tension in your body. Feel your shoulders soften, your jaw relax, your heart open. Notice the space within you, the quiet awareness that holds everything. This is your essence. This is the part of you that is always awake, always present, always whole. And it's here, right now, waiting for you to return to it. Now let's explore what happens when you start to live this way. You begin to notice a shift. The chaos of the world doesn't disappear, but it loses its power over you. You find a stillness within, a quiet strength that carries you through the storms. You start to respond to life rather than react to it. When challenges come, you breathe through them. When joy arrives, you savor it fully, knowing it's fleeting. When sorrow visits, you let it move through you without resistance, knowing it's part of the dance. This dance of life, this eternal interplay of light and shadow, joy and sorrow, beginnings and endings, is where awakening happens. You don't need to fight the duality of life. You don't need to choose one side over the other. Instead, you learn to move with it, to flow with the rhythm of existence. Like a river that bends with the landscape, you become fluid, adaptable, alive, and in that aliveness, you discover a peace that doesn't depend on circumstances, a peace that's rooted in your ability to be present, to be aware, to be you. But let's go deeper. Why do we fall into autopilot in the first place? It's because we're conditioned to believe that life is about doing, achieving, accumulating, proving ourselves. We're taught that happiness lies in the next milestone, the next purchase, the next moment. But the truth is, happiness isn't something you chase, it's something you uncover. It's not out there, waiting for you to find it. It's here, in the simplicity of this moment, in the act of being fully present. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly at peace? Maybe it was watching a sunset, feeling the warmth of the light on your face. Maybe it was a quiet moment with a loved one, where words weren't needed. Maybe it was a time when you were so immersed in what you were doing that time seemed to disappear. Those moments of peace weren't about what you had or what you achieved. They were about where your attention was. They were about presence. And that presence is available to you right now in every moment if you choose to tap into it. So let's practice this together. Take a moment to notice your surroundings. Look around you. What do you see? The colors, the shapes, the play of light and shadow. Listen. What do you hear? The hum of the world, the rustle of leaves, the quiet rhythm of your own breath. Feel. What sensations are alive in your body? The weight of your feet on the ground, the air against your skin, the beating of your heart. Just notice, without judgment, without needing to change anything. This is presence. This is awakening. This is you coming alive in the now. Now let's address the resistance that might come up, because awakening isn't always easy. The mind is stubborn. It loves its habits, its stories, its distractions. It will try to pull you back into autopilot, back into the comfort of the familiar. And when it does, you might feel frustrated. You might think, I'm not doing this right. I'm not present enough. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as being perfectly present. Awakening is not about perfection. It's about practice. It's about noticing when you've drifted and gently bringing yourself back. It's about being kind to yourself, meeting yourself with compassion, and choosing presence again and again. This compassion is key. We're often our own harshest critics, judging ourselves for not being mindful enough, for getting caught in thoughts, for slipping back into old patterns. But judgment only pulls us further from presence. Instead, try this. The next time you notice your mind wandering, smile. Say to yourself, "There I go again," and that's okay. Then take a breath and come back to the moment. This act of self-compassion is a powerful step toward awakening. It's a reminder that you're not failing. You're learning. You're growing. You're becoming more awake with every choice you make. And as you practice, you'll start to notice something beautiful. The world becomes richer. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. A walk in the park becomes a symphony of sensations. The crunch of leaves underfoot, the play of sunlight through the trees, the coolness of the air. A conversation with a friend becomes a sacred exchange, a moment of true connection. Even the challenges, the moments of stress, uncertainty, or pain become opportunities to deepen your presence, to meet life with courage and clarity. This is the gift of awakening. It transforms not just how you see the world, but how you experience it. You start to live with a sense of wonder, a sense of gratitude, a sense of aliveness that doesn't depend on external conditions. You begin to see that every moment is a gift, every breath a miracle, every heartbeat a reminder that you are here, now, fully alive. But awakening isn't just about you. It's about the ripple effect you create. When you live with presence, you inspire others to do the same. Your calm, your clarity, your compassion, they become a light that others can feel, even if they can't name it. You become a reminder that there's another way to live, not on autopilot, but awake, aware, alive. And in a world that's often caught in distraction and chaos, that light is a gift beyond measure. So let's talk about how to carry this practice into your everyday life. It doesn't require hours of meditation or a retreat in the mountains. It starts with small intentional choices. Set an intention each morning to be present, to show up fully for your day. When you brush your teeth, feel the bristles against your gums. Notice the taste of the toothpaste. When you drive to work, turn off the radio and listen to the rhythm of the road. When you're with your family, put down your phone and really see them, really hear them. These are the moments where awakening happens, not in grand gestures, but in the quiet, intentional choices to be here, now. And when life gets hard, because it will, remember that presence is your anchor. When you're overwhelmed, pause. Take a breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice the sensations in your body. Let the thoughts come and go without clinging to them. This simple act of returning to the moment can transform even the most chaotic day. It reminds you that you are not the storm. You are the awareness that watches it pass. Let's try one more practice together. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let go of any tension, any worry, any need to be anywhere else. Feel your body soften, your mind quiet, your heart open. Notice the space within you, the vast open awareness that holds everything. This is your true home. This is the part of you that is always awake, always present, always whole. And it's here, right now, waiting for you to return to it. As you move through your day, carry this practice with you. When you feel yourself slipping back into autopilot, pause, breathe, notice, return to the moment. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be profound. It just has to be real. Because every time you choose presence, you're choosing life. You're choosing to awaken. You're choosing to be the fullest, truest version of yourself. And here's the beautiful truth. You're not alone in this. Every soul is on their own journey of awakening, their own path of returning to presence. We're all learning to let go of the distractions, to release the attachments, to embrace the moment as it is. And together, we're remembering who we are. Together, we're rising into the fullness of our being. So let's make a commitment right here, right now. A commitment to wake up, to live with intention, to show up for every moment, whether it's joyful or painful, ordinary or extraordinary. Let's choose to be present, to be aware, to be alive. Because this moment, this breath, this heartbeat, this now, is where life happens. This is where you happen, and this is where you find the peace, the joy, the freedom that you've been searching for all along. Thank you for being here, for choosing to awaken, for stepping into the radiant truth of who you are. You are not your thoughts. You are not your fears. You are not your past or your future. You are the awareness that holds it all. You are the light that shines through every moment, and in that light, you are free. Now, take one more breath and step into your day with presence, with courage, with love. The world is waiting for you to show up, fully awake, fully alive, fully you. Let's keep going, together, on this journey of awakening. Let's keep choosing presence, moment by moment, breath by breath, until the whole world feels alive with the beauty of now.